yet another edition of Sports Galore here on UBC. This is the 14th of August 2017. In every edition of Sports Galore, it doesn't get any better, but this edition as well has an interview. But before I let you know about what interview we do have a lot on our local sports, including the CHAN 2018 qualifiers. Of course, Uganda played over the weekend, playing against Mavumbi Team B of Rwanda. We do have a lot as well on our international sports, including Roger Federer losing to the young German in the Montreal finals. Mo Farah accusing a section of media for trying to destroy his legacy. Of course, Usain Bolt bids farewell to track. Of course, he won't be participating anymore in any activity on track. Barcelona losing to Real Madrid 3-1 in the Super Cup. Of course, this is the opener of the league in Spain. And of course, a lot of news around the Premier League, what happened over the weekend, who was stunned, who wasn't. Of course, the Premier League is always full of surprises. And of course, Chelsea were the team to be stunned by Burnley losing 2-3 on Saturday. And of course, Manchester United leaving it late, winning 4-0 against West Ham. All that in this edition of Sports Galore on this Monday, the 14th of August 2017. But before Santos joins me for this edition of Sports Galore, of course, I'm your host, Alice Namatovu. We do have an interview from the organizing committee, a representative of the NSSF KAVC championship that will be here in Uganda. Levin Ashaba is here with us. Good afternoon, Levin.
Good afternoon, Alice.
You haven't been here before, and I think this is my first time.
I think it's my
first time to see me. Yeah, sure. Of course. Tell us about the NSSF KAVC championship that's going to be here in Uganda.
Yeah, thank you, and good afternoon, viewers. The NSF KVC International Volleyball Championship is a convergence of the top teams in the region, in Uganda and East Africa, when they converge in the celebration and in memory of the founders of KVC Volleyball Club in Uganda. So this weekend of the 19th and 20th, we expect teams from Uganda and the region to converge in Lugogo and compete for the top awards, thanks to our main sponsor, the NSSF. So the championship is on this weekend.
Okay, you have the championship going on this weekend. What are the teams that we are expecting?
We have invited and we have confirmations from the local teams. Let me start from home. We have several men's teams from Uganda. If I may mention a few, we have KAVC, the hosts. We have KCCA, we have Matrix Volleyball Club. We have a team from Barara, that is the Western Volleyball team. We have Air Force, we have Uganda Prisons. And on the ladies' side, we have quite a number of them as well. We have KAVC, we have VVC, we have KCCA, we have a Sport Volleyball Club. And we expect we already have confirmations from foreign teams in the region. From Rwanda, we have APR, men and women. We have the defending champions, that is unique, the University of Kibungo. We have RRA, that is Rwanda Revenue Authority. We also have a team from Kenya, Aspire Volleyball Club, and those are the defending champions, ladies, and their men's team is also coming. We have a confirmation from Rukinzo, that is from Burundi. We also expect a team from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
Okay, the Ugandan teams, of course, the dominant team here is KAVC.
Yeah, sure.
In Uganda. Yeah. What do we expect, knowing that we do have a lot of foreign teams that are coming to participate?
Yeah, the technical team is in preparations. The preparations are in high gear. We expect to present stiff competition against the foreign teams that are showing up. Of course, on both men's side and the women's side. So the training has been beefed up. And of course, as usual, as a KFVC, during this championship, we also bring on our institutional players that don't play for KFVC in the league.
Okay.
So we bring them on. Then we also have an addition of the professionals that are playing outside. And those come in to beef up the local teams to bring on stiff competition against the foreign teams.
Okay, it's on the 19th to 20th.
Yes.
At Lugogo Indoor Arena. You only have NSSF as a sole sponsor, or you do have other sponsors that have come on board?
NSSF
it's quite a bit expensive to run the tournament for 2 days.
Yeah, sure. NSF is the main sponsor. And tomorrow at Lugogo we shall have a press conference unveiling the package. But on top of NSSF we have other partners that are on board that come in to support. We, for example, have Palisa Agro Processors. We have Case Medical Center that brings on the medical part, the ambulance and all those emergency comes. And then we also have TASO, Uganda, and quite a number of them. We expect a package from Renzori and so on.
Okay, this year's editions, is it any different from all the other editions you've had before?
Usually, in every edition, we bring on something new.
And what's that something new this time?
This year, we have, just before the finals, we shall have a community fitness workout that will be led by Fitness for Life.
Okay.
So we shall have everybody come on stage, come and work out, just to emphasize our theme, which is championing community health through sports.
Okay.
So we want everybody to come on and do a workout to show how we need to remain healthy through sports.
Have the draws been done already?
The draws will be made on Friday, the 18th, during the technical meeting that will be held at Uganda Olympic Committee offices in Lugogo.
Okay.
And during that technical meeting, that is the time we...
Volleyball has their offices also at Lugogo Arena?
Yes, the federation has an office in Lugogo as well.
Okay.
But we shall use the Uganda Olympic Committee as for the technical meeting.
Yeah.
And during the technical meeting is when we highlight the tournament regulations, when we make draws and fixtures, and they are published to the media and the entire fraternity. And then we also distribute to the games, the different venues during the technical meeting. On top of the Lugogo Indoor Stadium, we have other auxiliary venues like Makerere University Business School, Nakawa. We shall also use Nambole, Mandela National Stadium. So that is all done in the technical meeting when we communicate to the teams.
So you'll use Nambole. You will also use the Lugogo Arena, but of course the semis and the finals will be at the arena.
Yeah, the arena is the main court.
Okay.
That's where we shall have the semi-finals and finals.
Okay, so in these 2 days you have all those teams competing. Is it from morning to evening, or it's a certain time? Because I remember the netball championship was here and it was starting at 2 o'clock onwards. Are you starting early in the morning, or are you starting at a certain time in the afternoon? What's the schedule like?
The games on both days.
If I want to come and watch. Yeah,
sure, you need to know. And the entire volleyball fraternity and all the fans need to know that games will start at 8 a.m. on both days.
Okay.
On all venues. However, on Sunday, on the second day of the competition, the main concentration will be at the indoor stadium in Lugogo, where we shall have the semi-finals and finals.
Okay.
But all games start at 8 a.m. in the morning throughout the day, up to around 6 p.m. in the evening.
Okay, your closing remarks, sir?
Yeah, we would like to invite the volleyball fans. Please come and enjoy volleyball this weekend on the 19th and 20th of August. Come and enjoy, watch the competition between the top teams in Uganda and top teams in the region. Of course, remember, the competition in Uganda has raised, of course, it's so up. Recently, we beat Kenya in
Zone 5.
In Zone 5. So we expect the Ugandan teams to show a big competition this time.
Thank you so much, Mr. Levin Ashaba, for being here at UBC. Hope we will see you again after this competition so that you can be able to tell us more about the activities you have on the volleyball calendar, especially for club.
Yeah, sure. Please also don't miss. Come and watch the games.
I will for sure. I'll be at Lugogo, but not on the 19th, but on the 20th. I will be there.
Sure, we shall be grateful. Come and enjoy the games.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Stay tuned to UBC, where we inspire Uganda. Ronnie, Santos, Bwine will be joining me shortly with what we have on our local sports, including the Chan 2018 qualifiers where Uganda played, and of course there was a lot of other stunners around the African continent, including Ghana playing against Burkina Faso. It was a thriller. So stay tuned to UBC. Ronnie Santos will be joining me shortly. And we did have an interview from the organizing committee, one of the representatives for the organizing committee, Levin Ashaba. We do have the NSSF KAVC International Volleyball Championship here in Uganda on the 19th to the 20th of this month. Why don't you at home and everybody who enjoys watching UBC, especially Sports Galore, go to Lugogo, support the Ugandan clubs that are going to be playing against clubs from the region, including Kenya, Rwanda, Sudan, and Tanzania. Ronnie Santos is here with me for this edition of Sports Galore. Pirota, I know here, but Santos, aren't we going to have a blast?
No.
Why not?
Are you asking about Otai?
No. Aren't we going to have a blast?
Oh, no, we shall,
on the show?
Of course. No, we are going to, it is going to be okay.
Okay, how was your weekend?
I had one of the best weekends.
I saw you sending pictures. You were in Barara.
Yeah, my sister was celebrating her birthday, so
I can't believe.
And I was the guest of honor.
You were?
Yeah.
Wow. Santos, besides you being guest of honor, we do have a lot on our international local sports, including the very good game that Uganda had over the weekend on Saturday at St. Mary's Chitende Stadium. Uganda thrashing Rwanda B, Namatovu B, 3-0. But of course, it was a day for Uganda upcoming stars to remember.
Yeah, actually I was today in one of the morning shows I had, like we are praying Rwanda maybe simply because it is illegal not to pray them. Some teams don't deserve to be prayed to, yeah. Like Uganda praying South Sudan, like Uganda praying Rwanda.
Come on.
It is never competitive at all.
Yeah,
Well, they had a good game, but of course Uganda praying Rwanda. What did you expect? 3-0.
You expected a thrashing?
Of course, because that is no threat in Rwanda really.
Images on the screen, I think that was the Rwandese team playing at St. Mary's Chitende.
I think training now, warming up.
Yes, it was a warm-up, and of course, not very good words from the coach, Antoine Hey, who claimed that St. Mary's Chitende is an international pitch that's not internationally maintained.
Yeah, I want to agree with him. This is a new stadium. If you can see the ground, yeah. It is not good.
It's not well maintained.
I managed to step on, and I think we still have much to do.
Yeah.
But however, I give a credit to the people who are managing it.
Is this artificial turf or natural grass?
No, it's natural grass. But if we can have some two other Ugandans who can do a such, activity, facility, it will be good. But of course, in Rwanda, they have got very many facilities and good facilities.
Very good pitches.
So to me, I think it was a challenge to them. And when the coach is speaking to that, I have to listen to him. I cannot tell you why we did have that game in Chitende, whether we were promoting it.
Yet we could have done KCCA or
maybe Nambore. Yes. Why not Nambore?
The crowd was too small for Nambole. You can see Chitende was not filled to capacity.
Yeah, this game was not publicized, and secondly, being far, St. Mary's is far away from town. People are used to, people, for instance, someone in Mukono going to Chitende.
Yeah, Entebbe Road. It's
and
quite
when
a journey.
some people, when they don't hear big names, when you talk of big
Rwanda.
names here, Ghana, Senegal,
about Egypt.
Uganda is going to play Egypt. Arsenal fans will come to watch El Nini.
Yeah.
I will go there to watch
Liverpool.
Salah.
Yeah.
I know. So it is hard for someone to leave Mukono or
To
maybe
come
to
and
leave
watch
to
Uganda playing
Nansana to go to Chitende.
So Nambole, you think is more centered?
More centered, and secondly, people consider jam in town, the traffic. Going to Chitende, being
It's
on a highway, Entebbe Road, it is always busy. I don't know how they would
You
do
can
it.
see the empty gaps in the stadium.
Yeah, that is VIP anyway. Few people can qualify to sit there.
It was only 30,000.
30,000 here in
30,000
Uganda, it is
shillings
much money.
Is
Yeah, for you,
quite
maybe for you and me, and maybe no more. But people, very many people actually finds it very hard, especially in Kampala.
Yeah.
So for the numbers, it was very small.
Okay, numbers small. Regardless of everything that happened, Uganda won 3-0. So we are waiting for the return leg.
I want first of all to give a credit to the coach, our local coaches.
Yeah.
They have shown us what it means to, trusting our people. Let us not think that for us we cannot manage. Moses Basen and Fred Kajoba, they have proved to us, yes, they can. They have to.
This is only one game.
It is one game,
There
but
is Egypt to come.
so what if they had lost that one? What would we be talking now?
Yeah.
So to me, the way how they feel, they made the selection. This, you are a boy, Shafiq Kajimu. I wonder why this boy has not been playing. Shafiq Kajimu, he looks so soft, very nice. He makes football very easy. If you are watching football with Shafiq Kajimu, you
Savio
can.
Kabuga also back in the team. FUFA president going on Twitter to give his credit to Savio's services in the game.
Yeah, I want to first of all to say thanks to Savio also. He got a very big injury. That 2.5 years injury, it is not easy. Very many people have failed to maintain that. When you get a such injury, you go off. As in, you forget and you actually
Brian
dump football
Omondi
down.
did the same.
But I want to
We
tell
haven't
you,
seen him back.
Savio Kabugo got that injury. He had to go on keeping, football is his garden. He's not a doctor or a journalist like you or me.
Yeah.
As in, he got money, or he has to get money from football. Having 2 years down, not playing football
long
means you
time.
have no money. But maintaining life here in Kampala, whereby he has no house, he has to rent and maybe do other stuff. To me, I think that hurt. It is one of the reasons why he's back, and he's going to perform very well. Like you saw him, he performed very well. He's a very good defender, we all know that. He will work on his fitness and maybe you will see him better.
Santos, we did have other CHAN qualifiers around Africa. South Africa playing against Zambia, drawing 2-2. Uganda, of course, played against Rwanda 3-0. Burkina Faso, 4-goal thriller in that game, drawing 2-2 against Ghana. Comoros, a surprise for me, playing against Namibia. Namibia losing 2-1. Benin also was another surprise, defeating Nigeria 1-0.
Yeah, in Africa it is very easy. When a team is at home, it is
They are at home.
95%
But
to win.
Comoros, come on. Comoros was one of the teams that Uganda first ever defeated away from home.
Allow me inform you that Comoros at one moment won Senegal at their home.
Yeah.
So if they can win Namibia, then that's not news. For
Yeah.
them, they won. They will tell you they won Senegal.
It's not their A team.
But
A and B are quite different.
but look here, they won.
Cape Verde's first team is not the same as Cape Verde B.
But they won the B team as well.
Yeah.
As in Senegal, rather Comoros A won Senegal A.
Yeah.
This is B winning B.
Yeah.
So to me, it is a big challenge. I don't know.
South Africa still going strong against African giants.
No, South Africa, for me, I have no word for them because for the past 10 years, 20 years, they have money, they have everything, but they are doing, what have they done? They have nothing like a medal. They hosted CHAN, no news. They played, actually, they hosted World
Playing
Cup.
against Zambia, we would have thought that would have been a difficult game, but it was a draw 2-2.
Zambia is one of the countries that are developing at a high rate in Africa. By the way, I regard it as the best.
Yeah.
Check here, they have won the under 20 CAF. They are the champions. Under 20 African Cup of Nations. Their team under 20 went to the World Cup and played the semi-finals. that was so big. It is the team, the
Former
country actually.
Africa Cup
Few
of
years
Nations
back,
champions.
yes, they have got good players playing in Premier League, playing in Europe. I was watching a game yesterday, actually, yesterday but one, in the Australian Premier League. They have two young boys, Mwepu Enoch Mwepu and Patson Daka. These guys are very, very good. Patson Daka came here with the under-17 team that played Uganda. They thrashed Uganda home and away. We were like complaining, this boy is all this, but trust me,
He's young.
we had boys who played almost at his level. Shaban Mohammed is now in Alua. This boy is in Europe. Actually, the news I have is going to Barcelona. You remember in the under-21, actually under-19 Champions League, they are the champions. This man is a champion. They won Barcelona in the semi-finals. They won Benfica in the finals. They are the champions of under-19. He has a medal. So when you go back to drawing board, what is the problem? If we played against Patson Dak, rather Mohamed Shaban, he played against Tumwesije Flank Zaga. These boys are still at Chitende. This boy is in Arua, you know, cruising in a primo that he was given by, I think, Fufa.
Yes.
He's enjoying. He sees it is now high.
Forrester, in fact.
Trust me, we still have problems. So Patson Daka, he earns more than 7,000 euros a month.
Yeah.
He's playing. Actually, he's the New York Red Bulls Salzburg. They have a team in Australia that is Salzburg.
Salzburg, yes.
In that one of Australia.
Red Bull Salzburg.
Where Sekaja played from. This is where the boy plays, but he's now in the academy. It is called Liefering. So this boy is good. And if they still have more, check their league, how their league is performing. That's why many Ugandans are in Zambia.
League is quite strong.
In Africa, it is among the four. They have got, there are two teams.
You have the South African League, you have the Ghanaian League, Nigerian League.
And Egyptian maybe.
Egyptian League.
But Zesco, rather Zambia is big. In the last 4 years, there are two teams, Zesco and Zanaco. They have been playing either in the quarterfinals of Champions League or quarterfinals of CAF Confederations Cup. This year, they have a team. Zesco, they are going to play CAF Confederation Cup quarterfinals. They will be playing, I think, Platinum Stars of South Africa, Super Sport of South Africa. Check the Egyptians. It is Omri Al Ari, Zamalek. They are fading. In South Africa, Mamelodi Sundowns, you saw them struggling against KCC here. Matches, they are still on, but maybe if KCC was
they
a bit...
They are still defending champions.
I somehow say, maybe if KCC was Zesco, maybe Vipers, maybe Mamelodi would be down now. But however, South African football is not going to develop because they have got whatever it takes to develop it, but they have failed.
Santos, Azam came here in Uganda on tour, and they have been playing the likes of Odumparaka, AC Villa, KCCA, and now they have a game this afternoon against Vipers in Chitende.
Yeah, this is good for Azam and East Africa people.
It's good for Uganda too, the clubs as well. This is like pre-season for them. The league is almost starting, and why not play the giants of Tanzania? Yeah,
this is very good, and trust me, the clubs that have played with them, they have gained the match.
Yeah.
KCC played them. They made, I think, 1-1. Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah.
They played URA. URA was slashed 2-0. Yesterday they played Onduparaka. Someone told me Onduparaka would be the champions of the Uganda Premier League.
People love Onduparaka with a passion, but they don't know they are on a learning curve.
True that. The way how Onduparaka started, it is not the real Onduparaka now. I one day saw one of the presidential candidates putting on...
talking about Odumparaka, they are making changes to their squad every now and then. Shaban is stripped of captaincy. He's not the captain of the team anymore. When he went to South Africa for trials, everything changed.
I want to tell you one thing, my friend. I always tell people, when someone is poor and you give him 500,000 shillings, people will know that this man has got money. But when a rich man gets 2 billion on his account, no one will know. So these guys are desperate. It is new to them.
Desperate?
Of course,
Onduparaka players
it is new for them.
Going to South Africa for trials.
No,
Anybody can go for trials and return.
No, not that.
But surely Shaban is their best player.
No, I'm saying they are desperate on this. You need to understand me. They came in the league, actually slightly performed well. Now they thought they are gods of football in Uganda. They are signing
After
every
surprisingly
player.
being in the finals
Yes, yes.
of the Uganda
To
Cup.
me, I thought they were going to maintain their team, adding like 2 or 3 players, or even not, just promote the ones you have.
Yeah.
Now they are going to change the team. Wait for the news.
They've changed the team. Shaban is not Shaban anymore. He's not captain of the team. He's actually demoted to B team.
Oh, by the way, Onduparaka was going to finish among the top 2 teams in Uganda Premier League this season. Do you know why? They played the first round very well. It was neat. But in the second round, now they started, let's bring Okuti. Bringing Okuti from KCCA, they took him to Arua. This is the boy who is born in Arua. The boys in Arua, the guys who are playing in Onduparaka, they knew him. I mean, the difference between him and them, it was because he played for Uganda Cranes. Simple. Then when they brought him to Arua, they gave him much money. He earns more than these young boys.
The other players.
These are the boys who have made it. They are earning little money. You bring Okuti as a hero, you pay him much money, he's not performing. That was the problem.
The CV is not the same. Okuti is national team player.
Even if we have seen Wayne Rooney going to
Shaban
Everton. Why didn't Everton?
Is B-team player.
No. Why didn't Rooney go to Barcelona? He's the captain of England. Why didn't he go to Barcelona?
Of course.
So those things are considered. We had divisions now in Onduparaka. That's why the boys didn't perform well. But however, I want to give a credit to the management of Onduparaka, keeping on map, keeping on. Actually, they are always in news. I mean, they are current. If you want a current team, you go to Onduparaka. The strategy is nice. The foundation is nice. And hopefully they will perform well. They got a very good striker. I don't know whether it's only me who believes in him. Karim Ndugwa is a very good striker if he's given time. I think that boy can deliver. And at Onduparaka maybe he's going to play. They also had a young boy actually. He's a cousin brother to Shaban Mohammed. He's called Ezra Bida. That boy is, we have gold in that boy. That guy is very nice. Bida. He's a young boy, around 18 or 17. He was in the national team under 17, but he was not given time because I think he was playing with the number he was playing. It was played by Hassan Senyonjo. So we have young boys who can make it here. But teams in Uganda don't actually trust and believe in our young boys. It is not until KCC and Vipers brought in Zaga. Actually, even Zaga at Vipers, he was being mishandled. It is not until KCCA Mutebi brought in Alan Okero and we started talking on our social media, whatnot, saying, but there is another young boy in Ichitende. Oh, lo, he's called Zaga. When that boy came in, he's the man to watch. So we have other young boys. There is a young boy at Mbarara City. He's called Lahewa Brian. He's a nice boy. There is another young boy also at Mbarara City. He's called Sarim.
So if you look at the league this year, when the open of the league this year, you do have Mbarara. You have Maroons that are also having their problems. I think about three weeks ago, yes, there's Pius Obuya, who is 19 years old. 3 weeks ago, Maroons lost, they had a resignation of their CEO. Last week, head coach also resigned. Asaf Mwebaze, yes, also resigned as head coach of that club. What's happening? Odumparaka having issues, Maroons having problems. The league this year is going to be full of surprises, or you think it's going to be SC Villa, Express, Vipers, KCCA on show again?
It's quite absurd that in Uganda we don't take football as something big. And by the way, football is one of the most expensive industries in the world. If I was maybe one of the people who decides, I would invest in football heavily than I invest even in any other sector.
So if you got $1 million today, you would be able to buy a football club?
Yeah, no. How do I make it? I can do like what Mr. Mulindwa has done, Mr. Lawrence Mulindwa, building a facility. That stadium, it is on his land, he will eat money until. But anyway, on this note of Maloons, being a prisons club, this is a government-sponsored club.
It's an institutional club and it's purely managed by government.
It is so bad. They are actually among the teams that one would trust that when you play for Maloons, you are 100% sure you'll get your
You'll
money
get paid.
too.
On
The
time.
facilities
You get
are
paid
okay,
on time as well.
but it is so embarrassing that they are now resigning. They are resigning because they are seeing some loopholes. When you tell me Neymar has left Barcelona,
This is what the coach said. Asaf Mwebaze said.
Asaf.
He said, I came here, had my challenges. I think I do not have any other challenge to take on at the club. This was his statement. But when you come from the big league, joining Azam Premier League, don't you think that's a big challenge enough for you to maintain that team in top flight football in Uganda?
Yeah, it is, and maybe they did not listen to him.
Maybe there's problems behind closed doors that we do not know about.
Oh, you know, this man actually has been their god. You remember one day they fired him. He's the one who brought Maroons, who was their head coach when Maroons were playing in football, in league. They went down. When they went down, actually, they fired him. They got relegated. He came back and brought them back in the league. So maybe when he came, he proposed to them maybe a budget. Maybe he wanted some players and he was not answered. So the option is to leave the team.
We go straight to what we have on our international sports, starting with the Rogers Cup in Montreal. Roger Federer was playing in the finals against the big German, the young German that everyone is looking at today to becoming one of the biggest players in the world when it comes to the WTA tour. And indeed, it was a different call. Roger Federer was playing in the finals, but it was a surprise. It was Zverev in the final.
Got what he wanted. I think it is a big credit to the Germans. They are happy. But we wait to see what Roger will do in the next tournament.
So Mo Farah in the 5,000 meters at the IAF almost closure of the tournament at the IAF in London. It was a very big...
On 2nd September, Manchester United legends will play Barcelona legends. Bolt is not a legend on any of the teams, but he's a very big fan.
He's a pure 100% big fan of Manchester United.
So, yeah. So they were saying he was actually invited. He's most likely to play in the Man United legends. So this injury might affect him. We pray he gets well soon.
Super Cup yesterday, Real Madrid playing against Barcelona. I saw you making your comments on Facebook. Not nice.
It's my observation. It is my thinking that Barcelona, like you see, we are employed there to do sports on UBC TV. There is a very big team at Barcelona, purposely employed to talk to the referees.
Why would you say something
because
like that?
I have
it's a very big accusation.
No, it's not. It is my own...
it's your own assumption.
Yes, it is not for UBC or any other person. It is on me. Any blame, let it be on me. Because I watched Barcelona playing Chelsea.
People used to say Alex Ferguson used to intimidate referees.
Yeah, true. Even that's why you see Man United of these days are suffering.
They say Jose Mourinho at Chelsea used to intimidate referees.
You know, sometimes I want to agree. When
he comes to you and say, look, I cannot afford to lose this game.
we are not confirming this, of course.
Yeah.
But you see,
but it's your own observation.
The reason why I'm saying this, I watched Barcelona play Chelsea a few years back. You remember that game where Drogba wanted to fight?
Yes.
Then I watched a game. Actually, I never supported Arsenal in my life. But that game, Barcelona against Arsenal, I was supporting Arsenal. Do you know that? Do you remember Arsenal won, scored?
Yeah.
And Arsenal was taking over. But they made sure they reduced, they made sure Arsenal players were reduced to 10. That red card of Van Pass.
Yeah.
It is among my worst moments in supporting football, because I was at least supporting Arsenal on that day. Then forget that game against PSG last season. That Suarez offside.
Champions League
Check the penalty they gave them. It can only happen when you are playing against Barcelona. So yesterday, Barcelona played very well. Ronaldo came in as a substitute, scored a wonderful goal that was very important because Messi had equalized. And you know, scoring after Messi, you have to do what he did, putting off his shirt. Yeah, show people that you are bigger than him.
Yeah.
He scores the penalty, but you have scored a sander. It is it's so fun, rather so bad that Ronaldo won't play the second leg. I don't know whether they are saying they're going to petition the red card. But again, I was reading, according to the Spanish news.
He will have to about 12 games that he's going to miss
Yeah,
with the red card.
Yeah, they're
of
saying
course,
they're
it's
going
because he attacked the
yeah,
referee.
they're going to give him another ban. They will give the Spanish football. They will sit
Anything is possible with Real Madrid. Anything can be overturned with Real Madrid talking.
but this time round it is against Barcelona, so it is not easy.
Santos, the Premier League started over the weekend last week. Friday, Arsenal played against Leicester. It was one of those games whereby you're thinking, oh my God, it's the same old mistakes that Arsenal are doing all the time. They came from behind. Leicester.
Club, and I have a star in my team, and he slaps me before the
You say thank you very much.
behind the doors, behind the cameras. I will make sure if he deserves to start, he will be my first player on the sheet.
Yeah.
Because check, that is his role to play.
Yeah.
My role is coach. We want to win.
Of course.
He slapped me because of our personal problems.
Yeah.
So you don't need to bring your personal problems to this. This is work.
Yeah.
Chelsea will regret this, but maybe let's wait and see. But Diego Costa is heading to Atletico Madrid according to information.
Well, Santos, Pirota is
You
not
like
here
Otai.
today.
I know you like him.
No,
a
I
lot.
don't like him.
I know.
I've just worked with him for so many years. I'm used to the name in my head. But you and I regret him.
Sure.
Why not? Thank you so much for being here for this edition of Sports Galore. Next Monday, you're here, right?
I must.
Okay. Well, thank you so much to the producer of the show, Othman Sempewe, executive producer, Mr. Dean Chivirige. You're the best. Thank you so much for making sure that we have an edition of Sports Galore every Monday. Why wouldn't I forget to say thank you to the viewers of UBC that make sure that we are number one. Quality programming is on next. Why don't you have a beautiful afternoon watching UBC, because we are number one.